I've been cooking up some tri-tip steak a lot lately. It's a relatively inexpensive cut that's super versatile. The most important thing, though, is to understand the grain. It runs in this direction through this thicker section of the cut, and then along the length of this tail. Why does this matter? You'll remember I showed you that if you cut beef with the grain, you get long strands of meat, which your teeth have to cut through, making it seem tougher. When you slice steak against the grain, the knife does this work for you, making the meat seem more tender. You might be more familiar with flank steak, where the grain runs along the length of the meat, so you just slice it perpendicular to that, working from right to left. For skirt steak, though, it's different. It runs across the narrower width of the cut, so you need to cut the steak into sections and then turn each section 90 degrees to slice against the grain. Tri-tip's different though. As mentioned, the grain runs in two different directions. You can totally slice it starting at the tail end and then turning as you go. But I find it easiest to identify where the grain changes and cut it into two pieces there. And then you turn each piece to cut correctly across its grain. See there are no long strands of meat here. Then for the tail end, turn it to slice it across the grain as well. Next time you get your hands on some tri-tip, you gotta try grilling it up and then slicing it just like that.